Hey guys, I thought I would do a tag today. I haven't done a tag for a really long time and I love a good tag. I think it's so fun. And I think it's really helpful too because you can get to know other people's kind of things that they like, stuff like that. I've been watching these a lot on YouTube and I've really loved them. And I was like, you know what, I'm just gonna go for it. So this was created by Jaclyn Hill. If you don't know who that is, you probably live under a rock because if you're into makeup at all, I'm sure you follow her. She's absolutely incredible. And she came up with this tag and I was just like, you know what, that's an awesome tag. I want to do it. So I'm doing it today. And how cute are these glasses? I just got them yesterday. Oh my gosh, I'm like totally obsessed, so I had to wear them today. I'm really sorry if it's glaring. I was just like so excited, so I'm wearing them today. But let's jump right in. I'm gonna do my ride or die tag and I'm so excited. So let's go. I am just like not really going in any particular order. I'm just kind of grabbing things and talking about them as I go. So my ride or die lipstick is, you guys have heard this a lot. This is the Marc Jacobs lipstick in the shade Infamous. It's so pretty. It's definitely my favorite like lipstick shade. It's just perfect. Honestly, if I could pick like one shade of lipstick to wear forever, this would be it. I don't have it on today. I have a MAC one that I also love. But honestly, if I could only have one, this would be it. This color is beautiful. I love it. So Marc Jacobs Infamous, I just had to pick for this category because I love this thing and I could not live without it. I love the color. A face primer would definitely be the Lancome La Base Pro. I feel like my voice is so deep today. I'm really sorry. It's kind of like groggy today. But this is the Lancome La Base Pro. I love this primer. I got this probably like 2 months ago and it's already like really far down. I really love it. It's like kind of expensive. I think it was around $42, but it is a beautiful primer from Lancome. It kind of just like fills in and smooths in your skin. It really helps my makeup last longer, which I can't really say that for a lot of primers. This one actually works and I love it and I use it almost every day. So this baby is like holy grail status. I really, really love it. A foundation that I have to have like at all times. This is my holy grail foundation of life. This is the Estee Lauder Double Wear Light. I love this. It stays on all day. It lasts so long on me. I am just about done with this tube. This will be my second one. I love it. I have the lightest shade that they have, which is Intensity 0.5, and it's still just a tad too dark on me. And so usually I'll mix this with other things, but like no matter what I mix it with, it always looks amazing. It always lasts super long. I have it mixed with the MAC Water Weight Foundation today, and it's awesome. Like I have to always have this. Like this is like my, you know, ride or die foundation. I have to have it. I love it so much. It's such a great foundation. So Double Wear Light is where it's at. For a concealer, I love, like I'm talking about a concealer for blemishes, not for under the eyes. For blemishes, I am like obsessed with the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer in the shade Vanilla. I mean, it's just a beautiful concealer. It's so, so, so pretty. It's like the perfect tone for my skin. It's very creamy, but it's also a little bit more stiff at the same time. So for blemishes, you can put it on there, wait just a minute and kind of blend it in and it just covers so well. I don't like it for under my eyes. I find it too heavy. I don't like any concealer under my eyes. I like more of like a pink kind of corrector. But for a concealer, this is incredible. This is my third one and I will continue getting it over and over because I've never found one that I like more than this one. So really love it. Trying to think where I am. Okay, so going with concealer, my favorite corrector ever is the Bobbi Brown Tinted Eye Brightener in the shade Light Bisque 2. It's just like a pinky tone. It's so beautiful. It's thin enough to where you can put it under your eyes and it doesn't cake up, but it's thick enough to where it offers like the perfect coverage under there. It just kind of brightens your under eye, makes you look alive, covers the dark circles, but it doesn't get too thick. Like, it's just perfect. I don't think I could ever live without it because it's just my favorite corrector I've ever used. It's the perfect shade for my skin tone. It's like that deeper kind of peachy pink color, and with fair skin, it's perfect. So really, really love this. If you're looking for a good corrector, I would check it out. Bobbi Brown knows where it's at. So I kind of cheated on this one just a little bit. I had to pick two things because I could not for the life of me narrow it down to one. Cream shadows. So I could not. I just couldn't narrow it down to one. I had to pick two. Bobbi Brown Long Wear Cream Shadow Stick in the shade Sand Dune is like perfection. It's so good. I love shadow sticks. I have a few different brands, but Bobbi Brown is by far my favorite. It's just creamy, it's pigmented, it stays all day. When you put other things over it, it's beautiful. Then I have to give it up to my MAC paint pot in the shade Bare Study because this is just perfect. It's that perfect like champagne, just like a wisp of like that perfect champagne, but it's not too glittery, it's not too much, it's very subtle. You can put a very soft eyeshadow over it and it's just gorgeous. So love this. I had to mention those two because they're just my favorite, and I couldn't choose one out of those because they're just so different. One's a stick, one's a pot. So I kind of am not cheating, but I love them both and I think that they're both amazing. As far as like an eye base goes, this is the NARS Pro Prime Smudge Proof Eyeshadow Base. It just comes out in like white, kind of clear, and you just put it on your eyes before your eyeshadows to help them last longer. I put it on and then I put a base on and then I put my eyeshadow on, and like I literally have my eyeshadow all day and I don't have to worry about it going anywhere. If you put your makeup on, like why would you want to have to retouch it up? You just don't. So just do it right in the beginning of the day and then it will just last and it will be a party. So I love this. A face powder that I am like so in love with. You know, it offers just a little bit of coverage, but it doesn't make your skin look cakey, and it's not too much coverage. It's just like the perfect face powder, is the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish. I have mine in the shade Light Plus, and you know, it's just beautiful. Mine's like almost gone, as you can see. I'm like hitting major pan. I need to get another one. This one is just, I mean, I just use the heck out of this because it gives you like the teeniest bit of coverage over your foundation, but it doesn't make anything look too much, too cakey, too thick. It's beautiful. Along with powders, like an under eye powder, because that one you can't really use to set under your eyes. I like to use a very translucent powder for under my eyes. I mean, this one's really great for my face too. I love this one all around. This is the Givenchy Matte and Translucent Finish Loose Powder. It's so beautiful. It's just one of those powders that it just has a really beautiful smell. You just smell like it's a luxurious powder, and you can just put it under your eyes and blend it. It's just beautiful. I also love this for my face. If I feel like my foundation is pretty full coverage and I don't want any more coverage, I will put this on. It's just the most beautiful powder ever, and for under my eyes especially, I am just obsessed. Great, great powder. So I love, love, love that one. As far as bronzer goes, I don't think I could love any bronzer more than this. I am a bronzer junkie. So for me to pick one, let's just talk about that. That's an accomplishment in its own realm. Like, I love me some bronzer. So I had to narrow it down, and this one's my favorite. I love it. This is the Bobbi Brown bronzer in the shade Golden Light 1. I mean, it's perfect. It really doesn't swatch that great, and it looks so dark and muddy in the pan, and you're just like, whoa. But when you like put it on that brush and put it on your skin, it warms up the face so beautifully. This is the one I always travel with. If I know I'm going somewhere and I can only bring one, I always bring this one because it never looks bad. It's just amazing. A blush. So as many of you know, I am obsessed with Tarte's Exposed. I still need to get another one though, because I used it up on my project pan like forever ago. Still need to repurchase it. I just have so many like of the same kind of colors around that realm. I'm trying to kind of go through a few. but I loved that one forever. But another one, like this one, I think is my new favorite of life. Like I could not be without it. It is so beautiful. This is the Burberry blush in the shade Cameo. First of all, the packaging, it's like, really, how could you get any more beautiful? It is so pretty. It is so pretty. It's a very natural kind of color. It has some like pinky purpley mauvey, sorry about that. It has some pinky purpley mauvey type tones in there. And it's just gorgeous. It has the most beautiful scent. It's a little bit of a floral scent, but it's not too overwhelming at all. It just feels amazing to like open it and smell it and put it on. I love this blush so much. I think it's beautiful. It's so pigmented. It's gorgeous. It's like the perfect blush for every day. So yeah, Burberry Cameo is like where it's at for me right now. Favorite highlighter, I have some highlighters that I'm like really, really in love with, but this one is like my ride or die. I am so obsessed with it. I found this one last year and I just can't stop wearing it. It's the Kevyn Aucoin highlighter in the shade Candlelight. And I just wish the packaging was a little bit bigger because it's only like the size of an eyeshadow. It's like so small, and this is their full size. But this highlighter is perfection. It's the perfect highlighter for me because I do not like highlighters that are like, bam, your face is like glowing like a disco ball. I can't do those. You know, that's too much for me and it just makes me look greasy and gross. I like highlighters that have like a pretty sheen, that are subtle, but are just beautiful in the light and just kind of like catch the light, but they're not overpowering. They're kind of more on the natural side. That's kind of my thing, is like the more natural makeup that just looks beautiful and fresh and glowy. So this highlighter to me does that. It is perfection in my eyes. I love it. It's so pretty. And I need to get the other shade. They have one more shade that's like a little bit more pink. I'm gonna have to get that one too. I just love it. So yeah, that's my favorite. Those are my favorite products, my ride or die products. I really hope you guys enjoyed this. Let me know below what your favorites are, and if you do this video, let me know, because these are so much fun and you just kind of get a feeling for what people's like favorite products are. I do favorites videos, but you know, I talk about so many things that are happening right now and not just things that I love from like way back when. These are like my top things that I could not get rid of, and if they broke, I would cry like a baby and run out and like get them again because I just love them so much. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching, and I will talk to you later.